Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. This is going to be a little bit different than some gaming video or other random video that I do. I am going to be taking some Harry Potter themed quizzes to figure out some stuff about myself in terms of the Harry Potter world, where I'd be placed and all that good stuff. I should say that when it comes to Harry Potter, I've seen about 3 hours total of all the movies combined, and I've not read a single Harry Potter book. But from friends and family talking about Harry Potter, I do have at least some knowledge of what Harry Potter is. I know there's, I know some things. Yeah, I don't know everything though, so I might be confused by some of this. I might not be by some of it, so we'll just get right into it. We're going to join my Hogwarts house, is what we're going to do. So let's discover what Hogwarts house I'll be in. Let's do I already know what the sorting hat is. I do know what that is. So we're going to begin the experience. Dawn or dusk? Dawn or dusk? I like dusk better, actually. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you choose to take with you? A tabby cat, a Siamese cat, a ginger cat, a black cat, a white cat, a tawny owl, a screech owl, a brown owl, snowy owl, barn owl, common toad, natterjack toad, dragon toad, harlequin toad, three-toed tree toad. Well, that's a mouthful. Definitely. Can I go? Okay, yeah. Tabby cat for sure. Once every century, the flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, it would smell of a crackling log fire, the sea, fresh parchment, home. That's stinky, so no. But it could draw me in. I'm not gonna lie. The sea, I've never smelled. Actually, no, I have smelled the sea, what it smells like, and it's not amazing. I guess it depends on where you're at, what part of the sea. Fresh parchment, I don't know if I'd really like that smell. Home, well, my home has a different smell every day depending on the food being cooked in it. And sometimes I don't like that smell. And, I mean, honestly, I guess it would be the log fire. A fire would draw me in, because who runs from fires? I know I don't. A muggle confronts you and says that they are sure you are a witch or wizard. Do you ask what makes them think so? Agree and ask whether they'd like a free sample of a jinx. Agree and walk away, leaving them to wonder whether you are bluffing. Tell them that you are worried about their mental health and offer to call a doctor. I'm kind of a troll, so I might do that last one. Agree and walk away, leaving them to wonder. No, I don't normally walk away from things unless I'm angry enough, or annoyed, or just don't care. Agree and ask whether they'd like a free sample of jinx. I'm not evil. I mean, I can be, but I'm not like that evil. Ask what makes them think so. I am kind and caring, so I do 1 or 4. And now I gotta decide which one in the heat of the moment what I'd probably do. Depending on it, I guess it depends on the person. Probably. That would probably make them angry. I'll go with that one. I'll ask what makes them think so. It's what I'd most likely do. It depends on the person. If it was someone I knew, I'd be like, yo, I'm worried about your health, dude. I'd do that, because it's funnier to troll people you know. What are you most looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Apparition and disapparition, being able to materialize and dematerialize at will. Ooh. Transfiguration, turning one object into another object. Flying on a broomstick. Hexes and jinxes. All about magical creatures and how to befriend slash care for them. Secrets about the castle. Every area of magic I can. Definitely that one. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you love, glory, wisdom, power? Knowledge is power. Well, wisdom's not really knowledge, I guess. Wisdom is a form of knowledge, I guess. It'd be wisdom or power. Because glory can, once you have it, can also go away. Love can also disappear. Power could disappear. Wisdom, I feel like only grows, so why not get a head start and get wisdom? The troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It is about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the troll's club, if you could? First, a nearly perfected cure for dragonpox, then student records going back 1,000 years, finally a mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes. Book full of strange runes. Dragonpox, that mysteriously handwritten. Okay, so it's gonna be one of these two. Strange runes. Since I don't know what the runes are, I'd probably be like, they're probably number 2. And my door's shutting by itself. Spooky. We'll go with that one. Left or right? Okay, so as a right-handed person and a right-footed kicker, normally whenever I don't know, I like to start left to right because that's normally how you read, in America anyways. I don't know. Right, I feel like I have more control over, more power. Left is like, left's always been more smooth, and it just feels more lightweight and nimble, I guess. So I don't know which way I choose. Normally, whenever I go places, I don't know. If I'm going somewhere, I feel more comfortable going left, I guess. I am a Ravenclaw, whatever that means. I guess we'll find out. So let's learn more about my house. Okay, you probably know that some of Ravenclaw's most renowned members include Gilderoy Lockhart and Luna Lovegood, but did you know Ravenclaw's Grey Lady is the least talkative Hogwarts house ghost? Or that Ravenclaw's common room boasts the most stunning views of the castle grounds? Here you can discover more about your beloved house through blah blah blah. You can also share your room blah blah blah. Okay, so here are the famous Ravenclaws. We got Luna Lovegood, Cho Chang, Gilderoy Lockhart, Phileas Flitwick, Sybil Trelawney, Cronus Quirrell, Garrick Ollivander. Quite the names. Let's look at this stuff. I can get a wallpaper. I can tell people I'm a Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw traits: I'm intelligent, wise, sharp, witty, and individual. Yeah, I guess those are some traits I have. Not all the time, but most of the time, sure. I don't know. What house is like full of the nice people? That's probably what I would want to be, because most of the time I'm nice, but I can be evil. I can be very mean. But that's usually because of anger, the anger issues. Congratulations. I'm Prefect Robert Hilliard, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Ravenclaw House. Our emblem is the eagle. Okay, yeah, that's dope. Which soars when others cannot climb. Our house's colors are blue and bronze. And our common room is found at the top of Ravenclaw Tower, behind a door with an enchanted knocker. The arch windows set into the walls of our circular common room look down at the Skull's grounds, the lake, the Forbidden Forest, the Quidditch pitch, and the herbology gardens. No other house in the school has such stunning views. That's dope. Without wishing to boast, this is the house where the cleverest witches and wizards live. So we're gonna be like, is this the humble brag group? Our founder, Rowena Ravenclaw, prized learning above all else, and so do we. I mean, learning is cool when it's not boring, because sometimes it can be boring, or it'd be a lot more knowledgeable about things. Well, more areas, I guess. Unlike the other houses, who all have concealed entrances to their common rooms, we don't need one. The door to our common room lies at the top of a tall, winding staircase that has no handle, but an enchanted bronze knocker in the shape of an eagle. When you tap on the door, this knocker will ask you a question. If you can answer it correctly, you are allowed in. The simple barrier has kept out everyone but Ravenclaws for nearly 1,000 years. Dope. Some first years are scared by having to answer eagles' questions, but don't worry. Ravenclaws learn quickly, and you'll soon enjoy the challenges the door sets. It's not unusual to find 20 people standing outside the common room door, all trying to work out the answer to today's question together. This is a great way to meet fellow Ravenclaws from other years and to learn from them, although it is a bit annoying if you've forgotten your Quidditch robes and need to get in and out in a hurry. In fact, I advise you to triple check your bag for everything you need before leaving a Ravenclaw tower. Well, that's good because I make sure I don't leave without things I absolutely need. Another cool thing about Ravenclaw is that our people are the most individual, some might even call them eccentrics, but geniuses are often out of step with ordinary folk, and unlike some other houses we could mention, we think you've got the right to wear what you like, believe what you want, and say what you feel. We aren't put off by people who march to a different tune. On the contrary, we value them. Dope. Speaking of eccentrics, you'll like our head of house, Professor Phileas Flitwick. People often underestimate him because he's really tiny. We think he's part elf, but we've never been rude enough to ask. And he's got a squeaky voice, but he's got the best and most knowledgeable charms master alive in the world today. Ooh. His office door, wow. His office door is always open to any Ravenclaws with a problem. And if you're in a real state, he'll get out these delicious little cupcakes he keeps in a tin in his dish drawer and make them do a little dance for you. Wow. In fact, it's worth pretending you're in a real state just to see them jive. I eat cupcakes. I don't care about watching them dance. Ravenclaw House has an illustrious history. Most of the greatest wizarding inventors and innovators were in our house, including Perpetua Fancourt, the inventor of the Lunoscope, Laverne de Montmorency, a great pioneer of love potions, and Ignatia Wildsmith, the inventor of the flu powder. This is where I'm getting, I don't know what's being said. But hey, I know some stuff. Famous Ravenclaw ministers for magic include Millicent Bagnall, who was in power on the night that Harry Potter survived the Dark Lord's curse, and defended the wizarding celebrations all over Britain with the words, "I assert our inalienable right to party." There was also Minister Lorcan MacLaird, who was quite a brilliant wizard, but preferred to communicate by puffing smoke out of the end of his wand. While he did say we produce eccentrics, in fact, we are also the house that gave the wizarding world Ulrich the Oddball, who used a jellyfish for a hat. He's the punchline of a lot of wizarding jokes, I bet. As for our relationship with the other three houses, well, you've probably heard about the Slytherins. They're not all bad, but you do well to be on your guard until you know them well. They've got a long house tradition of doing whatever it takes to win, so watch out, especially in Quidditch matches and exams. The Gryffindors are okay. If I had a criticism, I'd say Gryffindors tend to be show-offs. Wow. Okay, so basically, my guy for the Ravenclaw group is just crapping all over the other houses. As for Hufflepuffs, well, nobody could say they're not nice people. In fact, there's some nice people in school. Let's just say you need to worry too much about them when it comes to competition and exam time. Wow. Okay. I think that's nearly everything. Oh yes, our house ghost is a great lady. The rest of the school thinks she never speaks, but she'll talk to Ravenclaws. She's particularly useful if you're lost or you've mislaid something. I'm sure you'll have a good night. Our dormitories are turrets off of the main tower. Our four-poster 4 posture beds are covered in sky blue silk eiderdowns, and the sound of the wind whistling around the windows is very relaxing. I actually do like that kind of sound, so that's dope. And once again, well done on becoming a member of the cleverest, quirkiest, and most interesting house at Hogwarts. Alright, well I guess that's my house, everyone. So I am a Ravenclaw. I am intelligent, wise, sharp, witty, and very individualistic and all that good stuff. And also apparently have a lot of feelings towards the other houses. And I have to answer a question to get into the Ravenclaw area every day. That's dope. That's just awesome. That part's really the only one where I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Oh, that sucks. Oh well. Hey, I'm a Ravenclaw. There we go. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna do the other tests, which are like my Patronus and like I get to figure out what my I guess my wand would look like and stuff like that. So that's cool. I think there's some other things to do, so I'll be doing those some other time. You know, I'm not gonna just upload these every day right in a row. There'll probably be a couple days in between each one. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and toodaloo.